Welcome to Beginners Hatha Yoga, everybody. And today we are going to really look at twisting out tension. That is going to be our focus. Lots of twists, lots of releasing tension from our digestion, helping to get rid of toxins and really unwanted tensions which accumulate in all of the digestive system and in the kidneys and the liver. So we're really going to give all of the organs a really good squeeze and release today. We're going to start off easy cross-legged sitting. You may want to set your hips on a blanket, guys, or find a position that's comfortable for you. Remember, this class is beginners, but we're all beginners, so really work with your body. If anything doesn't feel right, that's your body's way of telling you that it isn't. And it's so much harder for me not to be there whenever you're practicing. So remember to work with your own limitations. So sitting up nice and tall, grounding into the buttock bones, we can rest the hands into the lap. The right hand on top of the left, the thumbs can touch. And we can close the eyes as we drop our chin towards our chest gently and the shoulders roll back and down. And we always start off Hatha Yoga with a little bit of centering, a little bit of breathing. So bring your awareness to your nostril tip. And be aware of the breath as it enters and leaves the body through both nostrils. Noticing that inhalation, noticing the exhalation. Noticing what happens in the body as you breathe. The belly rises, the chest expands, the collarbones lift. Exhaling, the belly falls, the chest contracts, and the collarbones soften back and down. Noticing the breath helps you to start to relax, to unwind. I'm going to add a little count to the breath to deepen our centering, to bring awareness stronger into the breath. So we slowly inhale through both nostrils for a count of 4. Then hold that breath for a count of 2. Then exhale for a count of 4. And hold for a count of 2. Then we inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2. Continuing that breath, guys. Maybe lengthening the breath if it feels good for you. Inhaling for 6, holding for 3, exhaling for 6, holding for 3. Finding a breath that feels good for your body. And if you've been practicing yoga for some time, it can become over-familiar. As we move today in and out of asanas, the physical postures in yoga, look to see if you can find new things to delight you in an unexpected way. Or if you are new to practice, can you find joy in the newness of how your body will feel as it stretches and opens? And we set our intention for practice. And our intention is to look for unexpected joy everywhere. And we repeat that intention, allowing it to sink in. Letting the body smile, bringing joy into your life. And return the breath to the now breath, just aware of it entering and leaving the body through the nostrils. And we can open the eye. Checking in with how you feel. Do you feel a little calmer after breathing? Or if you had kids running around distracting you, get them to join in. Let's inhale, sweep those arms forwards and up, guys. Drop through the shoulders as we exhale. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind, gentle cross-legged twist. Inhaling, reaching those arms back up. Shoulders are down, exhaling, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and we twist. Inhaling, rolling those arms back up. As we exhale, left hand to the floor, and we reach over to the left. Inhaling, pressing out of that left hand, it reaches up, right hand down. Exhaling, stretching over to the right. Feel that opening in the left hip, left side of the body. Inhale, we stretch back up. As we exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind, and we twist, core engaged. Breath in, the arms reach up. Exhaling, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and we twist. Inhaling, arms reach back up. Exhaling, left hand down, and we stretch over to the left. Keep rolling right shoulder back and down. Big inhale, press out of the left hand, it reaches up, right hand reaches down. Exhale, we reach. Big inhale, we press back up. Let's change the cross in the legs. Arms reach back up for another set as we exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and we twist. Inhale, rolling those arms back up, exhaling, left hand to right hand to left knee, left hand behind, and we twist. Big breath in, those arms roll forwards and up as we exhale, right hand down, and stretch over to the right. Breath in, we press back up, left hand reaches down. Exhale, we stretch over to the left. Breath in, we roll back up, last time, lengthen, drop through your ribs. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and let's settle for a few breaths. The knees feel heavy, the pelvic floor are lifted, the shoulders are back and down. The eyes can look over that right shoulder. Little press on that right knee to encourage that left knee shoulder, releasing and twisting out any tension. Allow a little joy, a little smile to come to your life, into your face as you're improving that digestion, that function, really working into the organs. Big inhale, we release that twist, the arms reach up, we should feel like a little coil on a spring. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Pressing into that left hand, we lengthen, don't allow the shoulders to relax. And we can twist. Eyes look over the left shoulder, left side of the chest, and the waist rolls back. Right shoulder rolls forward, softening the shoulders away from the ears, dropping in through your ribs. With each out breath, you can twist that little bit more around to the left, guys. And slowly release the left shoulder forward. Inhaling, reach those arms back up. Right hand reaches down, exhale, we stretch over to the right and we hold. Reaching through that left arm. You might want to walk that right arm forward, reaching down onto the elbow. Feeling that stretching through the armpit, lifting that ear up. Stretching through that whole left side of the body, guys. Left buttock bones firmly grounded down. Big inhale, press out of the right hand. Left hand reaches down, right arm reaches up. And exhale, we stretch over to the left. Again, working, where do you feel that stretch in the right side of the body, guys? Rolling right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. You may want to drop down onto that left elbow. Completely up to you. And we can press slowly back up. Let's reach those arms back up. Exhale, arms come down. We can bring that right hand to the left shoulder, left hand underneath. Let those elbows lift up. The right elbow feels heavy, the left elbow lifts up, opening into the shoulders, drawing those shoulders forwards and down, belly in, elbows down towards those feet, those shins. Head relaxes as we take a few breaths here, breathing in between the shoulder blades, opening up into that mid-back, guys, into the lower back, the pelvis. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Inhale, slowly rolling back up. And we're going to hold on to that right shoulder, that right arm lifts up as we slide that left elbow forward. And we bring that left arm up. Either make fists with the hands or we bring the left fingers into the right palm, Garudasana arms. The shoulders are back and down, guys. Big inhale, start to lift those elbows up, drop the shoulders down as we exhale, twist around to the right. Inhaling back to the center, really opening up into that right shoulder. Exhale, we stretch around to the left. Inhaling back to the center, lungs expand. Last time, exhale, we twist to the right. Keep drawing those forearms away. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling, we twist to the left. Slowly back to the center and we can release those arms. Circle those shoulders. How do the shoulders feel? How does the waist feel as we start to open? Hips are starting to open as well. Changing that cross now back into the other side for our bear hugs. We can stretch those arms forward. And we can bring that left hand to the right shoulder, right hand underneath. And again, we lift and lengthen, drawing those shoulders forwards, opening into the shoulder blades. Shoulders are away from the ears, the core is engaged. And we draw the elbows down towards those feet. The head can relax, taking a few breaths into where you feel that delicious stretch. Opening into the back body, inhale, slowly rolling back up. Keep holding on to that left shoulder as we lift that left arm up. That might be enough, and that's really going to open into that right shoulder. You can slide that right elbow under and bring those arms up. Either make fists and encourage the fists together, or we can find that little band, right fingers into left palms, drawing those forearms away. Shoulders are back and down, guys. Big inhale, we lift up through those elbows, keep drawing the forearms forward, shoulders are down. Exhale, we twist around to the left. Inhaling back to the center, remember breath-led movement. See if you can find some joy, some happiness. As we twist, exhale, we twist to the right. Inhaling back to the center as we lengthen, shoulders are relaxed. Exhale, we twist to the left. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling, we twist to the right. Back to the center now as we release those arms, circle the shoulders. And we're going to do a little exercise to open and release the shoulders and the neck and the wrists a little bit more. So we're going to place that right hand or right wrist on top of the left. And as we inhale, reach those arms up, guys. As we exhale, reach those arms nice and wide, really lengthen through the arms. This time inhaling, left wrist is in front of right wrist as the arms reach up. And exhale, arms down in line with the shoulders. Left wrist and forward, inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we reach through those arms. Inhale, we reach back up. This time right wrist is in front of left. And exhale, arms forwards and down. And again, inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we open and lengthen those arms wide. Inhaling, left wrist in front of right. And exhaling, arms forwards and down. Lovely little shoulder opening exercise. Last time, inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we reach. Really relaxing through the shoulders. Inhaling, right wrist in front of left. And as we exhale, arms are forwards and down. And we can circle those shoulders. And let's roll over now into all fours, guys. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. And we're going to add and start with a little twist for the shoulders. So really keep thinking about pressing strongly out of those hands. Let's lift and lengthen that right arm really long. And as we exhale, we're sliding that right hand between the left wrist and knee, rolling down onto that right shoulder. Right side of the head is resting onto the mat. And really allow that right shoulder to press into the mat, reaching through those right hands. Left hand is grounding. The toes can be tucked under if you wish. And drawing those bottom bones back. If you want to add a little bit of a balance, we can slide those left toes out. And on an inhale, that left leg can lift up, guys. That left hand stays grounded. Or if you want to make it a little harder, we can lift that left arm up. See if you can wrap it around and hold on to those left feet, left toes. Now rolling over here is going to be very, very normal, guys, so don't hold your breath. Hopefully you'll find a little bit of joy, a little bit of laughter as you roll over in this pose, as you open the hips, as we twist and release tension. We can release, nearly went, reach that left arm back up, left hand underneath the shoulder, pressing back up to all fours, and hips go back towards the heels. You're going to feel a nice little twist, a little roll around the lower back and into the hips, back up to tabletop pose now. And we can go into the other side. So the knees are hip width apart, the left arm can stretch forward, and we stretch that left hand in between the right wrist and right knee, rolling down onto that left shoulder. Left side of the cheek, the head, reaching through those left arms. Right hand stays grounded, and we can stay here, guys. If you want to maybe lift the hand and not the foot, you can bring right hand on top of left and lift that right arm up. To open the shoulder, the right hand can roll round behind that back, even holding on to that left thigh. If you do want to add that little balance, core tightly engaged, shifting the body weight over to the left as you lengthen the right leg long. And on an inhale, that right leg can lift. Strong through that right foot, guys. Pressing into that left shoulder. You can bend that right leg and reach the right hand. See if you can hold on to the foot of the toes. Pressing the foot into the hand into the foot, creating space. Opening the shoulder, twisting the body. Opening into that thigh. Releasing that right leg now, right hand underneath the shoulder. Oh, a bit wobbly. Pressing back up and hips go back towards those heels. We can walk the hands towards the knees now. And the knees can go a little bit wider as we sit on the heels or set our hips down between those heels, warming the knees and warming the ankles. If it's not comfy, stand on the knees. Work with what's good for you as we start to gently open into those wrists. So lengthening up through the spine. We can bring our palms together. And we're going to bring our fingers in towards our heart, strongly pressing into the hands, and then bring your fingers away, opening into those wrists. Fingers in towards the heart as we rotate the wrists, and then we draw those fingers away again. Last time, drawing those fingers in. How do the knees feel as well? Have a little smile, and we press. Now press those arms away, back of the hands towards each other, palms away, threading those fingers up and underneath towards the chin, and then lengthen those arms away. Then we bring the arms back up, thread them down through the chin, and press those arms away. Wrist and shoulder release and strengthening. Inhale, we reach up, and exhale, press away. Rolling back up, and exhale, pressing those arms away. One more, rolling those hands up, threading them in towards the chest, and then palms face up. And rolling those arms back down and reaching those arms away. Relaxing the hands to the knees, pressing into the knees. And you may want to tap into the feet as we've started to improve the circulation in the feet as well. Now hips go back towards those heels, stretch the arms nice and wide. Tight shoulder, the fingers might want to flick out to the side a little bit, or fingers face forward. Up onto those knees as we tuck the toes under. Dog head down, but shorten dog with a twist, guys. So lift the knees up a little bit. Walk your feet in just a few inches. And keeping the knees really soft, start to press away from the hands, encouraging the chest towards the thighs. Eyes keep looking between the thumbs. The hamstrings are going to be cold, so keep the knees soft, but start to pick the bottom bones up and draw the bottom bones back. If you wish, you can soften and surrender the head, or keep looking between the thumbs, especially if you have high or low blood pressure. And we can take that right hand now to the left ankle, pressing strongly into that left hand. And we're going to roll that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, and look underneath that left armpit. Strong stretch into the body, opening into the shoulders, opening into the neck. Remember, knees are nice and soft, strong in the core. Releasing that right hand now. Keeping the eyes looking between the thumbs, bending the knees, and we stretch that left hand to the outside of the right foot. Now drawing left shoulder under, right shoulder back. You can take the eyes to look underneath that right armpit. Feeling that lovely twist, that stretch. Remember, if you've any wrist pain, leave it out if it doesn't feel good. And we can release that left hand now. Look between those thumbs as we slowly walk those hands towards the feet. Bending those knees deeply, tailbone tucks under, and slowly roll up through the spine. Vertebrae by vertebrae, standing into Tadasana. Inhaling, sweeping those arms up. Let's hold on to that left wrist, bend those knees, shoulders are back, and as we exhale, stretch over to the right. Bending the elbows so you can accentuate the stretch, drawing the hands down, opening into that left armpit, left side of the chest, the waist, the knees are soft, our feet are really grounded. Inhaling, rolling back up, holding on to that right wrist, elbows are bent, exhale. Ardha Chandrasana variation, stretching over to the left. Right shoulder rolls back, left shoulder rolls forward, the knees are soft. Core is strongly engaged, guys. Big inhale, slowly roll back up. One more time, hold on to that left wrist. Exhale, we stretch over to the right. Don't let the head collapse. Feel the left armpit open, the left side of the body open. Big inhale, we slowly roll back up. Last time, hold on to right wrist. And exhale, we stretch over to the left. Shoulders are relaxed. We keep rolling that right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. And slowly roll back up. Let's reach those arms up to the sky. As we exhale, hands to the heart, hinge forward, knees soft, head down towards the toes. Big inhale, we lengthen. Keep extending through the chest, through the legs, the knees are soft. Exhale, head to the toes. Bend those knees, plant the hands, step those legs back to high plank, drop to the knees, chin, chest forward, exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Lengthening the toes away, roll the shoulders back and down, inhale, we lift up, chest up, shoulders are back. And as we exhale, hips go back towards the heels, guys. Inhale, let's roll back up to table pose, toes tuck under. Exhale, lift the knees, bottoms up, bottoms back, dog head down. Look between those thumbs, slowly walk the hands towards the feet. Or the feet towards the hands, makes it a little bit harder, bending those knees deeply. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the side body and up, palms touch. And exhaling, hands to the heart center and down. And we're going to, from here, let's step that right leg forward. Left leg back. And we're going to engage those thighs, drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. Big inhale, sweep those arms up. And as we exhale, lunge over that right leg, lifting that left heel up. Squaring off through the hips. Option here, you may want to drop that left knee down to the floor. Or keeping the left knee up, bring the hands back to the heart, another twist, left elbow to right knee. Flicking the fingers into the right armpit as we roll that right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. And start to open up through the back of that left leg. Pressing strongly into the left elbow to deepen the twist, creating space between the shoulder and that right knee. And we can release those hands Back to the heart center, hands to the floor as we drop to that back left knee and lengthen that right leg forward. Engaging that right thigh up onto the fingertips. Right hip bone back, left hip bone forward. And we can soften forwards and down over that right extended leg. Remember, just go to the point of where you feel the stretch. Try not to let the hips go back towards the heels, guys. Hips are staying in line with the knees. And we can slowly walk those hands forward into our low lunge. Hands either side of the feet, of the right foot. Step that right knee back, guys. Hips go back towards the heels. Big inhale up onto the knees, toes under. Bottoms are up, bottoms are back. Dog head down. Looking between the thumbs, we can walk our hands towards our feet. Or our feet towards our hands. Bend the knees deeply and slowly roll up through the spine. Vertebrae by vertebrae to Tadasana. Shoulders are back and down. Really think about lengthening. Think about the head in line with the shoulders, in line with the hips and the heels. Tailbone shines gently down. Pelvic floor is lifted as we bring our hands to the waist and step that left leg forward. Up onto the ball of the right foot. As we draw the right hip forward, left hip back, opening into that right inner thigh, your hip flexors. And we can lunge. Remember, you might want to prefer to be down on that right knee. Or inhale, sweeping those arms up, guys. Shoulders are back and down. Don't allow that left knee to roll in. Keep rolling it away. The hips are square, the shoulders are square. We can bring our hands to your heart. And we can draw that right elbow to the left knee. Flicking the fingers in towards the left armpit, left shoulder rolls back, right shoulder rolls forward. Really keep trying to draw the right side of the body around. Pressing firmly, whoops, into the hands. Find that focus, have a little bit of joy in falling over. Coming back to your intention. And we can release the hands. Bring the hands either side of the left knee. Walls are wonderful to hang on to. Dropping the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Lengthen that left leg forward. Hamstring stretch. Right hip forward, left hip back. Engage that left thigh. Walking fingers forward, nose towards toes. And softening forwards and down, guys. Taking it to where you feel the stretch. Keep drawing your bottom bones back. I know my hamstrings have been a little bit tighter since I haven't been practicing just as much, guys. Can't wait to get back into class with you all soon. Shoulders are relaxed. We can roll forward into our low lunge. Step that left knee back. And hips can go back towards the heels. Knees can be wide or knees can be together. Reach the arms forward and soften the chest and the chin down. So we're resting onto your forehead, relaxing through those shoulders. Taking a few breaths into the back of the body. We can walk those hands back up. Rolling back over onto your buttocks. And stretching those legs nice and wide now. So we're back to sitting. Pressing away from the feet. Lifting and lengthening. If the inner thighs are tight, you might want to bend that left leg behind. It makes it a little bit easier, guys. Or pressing strongly out of both feet. We can bring that right elbow down just to the inside of that right knee. Or reach those right hands down and wrap your fingers around the right toes. Left hand to left waist and roll that left shoulder back. Seated twist. Pressing strongly through the feet. Any tight hamstrings or lower backs, the knees may want to be soft. You can even prop a blanket or a pillow below those knees. And if you want to deepen the stretch, roll that right shoulder forward a little bit more. And that left arm can reach up. Gravity takes it down. And allow the left hand to reach down towards the right foot. Or head can stay, hand can stay at the temples or near the head. Feel that beautiful stretch, the whole left side of the body. As we draw the right side forward, we're adding a twist. So we're lifting the left side of the chest up. And as we inhale, slowly press back up. And relax the arms down. Other side, if you want to bend that right leg behind, I'll do that variation now, or both legs strongly working away. Pressing through that left leg, now we can bring the left elbow into that inner left knee. If you can, hold on to the toes, wonderful. If not, it doesn't matter, guys. You can even place your head onto your hand here. Right hand onto the waist, and we roll right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. And you're going to feel that right side of the body open as we twist and wring out tension on the left side of the body. The shoulder will soften down as the hips and the waist start to open. If you wish, right arm can reach up. And we can roll that right arm back towards the feet. Stretching into the armpit, working the heart and the lung energy systems. Giving yourselves a little smile inwardly. Lovely for trimming the waist, guys, as well. It's always a bonus. Working into the physical aspect of yoga is all about strengthening the body, bringing more flexibility to the body, helping with their posture, releasing tension in the back and the hips and the shoulders. And slowly rolling back up. We can release those legs and give them a little roll. Feet are on the floor now, and easing slowly down towards your backs. Use those hands, easing down, easing on, easing down to your elbows first, then easing down to your backs. And we can stretch those arms and legs away. Stretching through the toes, stretching through the hands, and then flexing the feet away. Arms come down now as we bend those legs. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Chins tucked down towards the chest. Another little twist with a variation. Shoulders are rolled back and down. And allow the body to soften down. And we can bring that right heel over the left knee. And allow that right knee to feel really heavy. Arms are out in line with the shoulders. And we gently start to rock side to side. Opening up gently into the lower back. Gentle rocks alleviates lower back tension. And those little rocks can get a little deeper. And we want to keep that right shoulder grounded down. Don't allow it to lift. To make it easier, the left foot reaches further away. And as we rock, allow that right foot to drop down to the left, guys. You might want to place it on a pillow or on a blanket or a little book. Or if that's a little bit too much, you can just allow those legs to come together into a gentle spinal twist. So either sole of that right foot on the ground, we can take that left hand to that right knee and draw that right knee a little closer down. Eyes can look over to that right shoulder, guys. The right shoulder's grounded. Gently lift up through the right side of the lower back, but the hips feel nice and heavy. So that now right knee is drawing over to the left. The right side of the chest is drawing over to the right. Eyes can roll back to the center. Arms are nice and wide as we draw that right knee back up. Drawing the right knee in towards the chest and then placing the sole of that right foot onto the ground. Left heel can go over that right knee. Left hand onto left knee, drawing that left knee away. Arms are out nice and long, in line with those shoulders or cactus arms. And we can gently start to rock side to side. Lovely for pelvis and hip and lower back release or tension. To make it a little easier, that right foot goes a little further away. And we can start to let those rolls get a little deeper. Eventually, that left foot may go down towards the floor. Left shoulder's grounded down. Eyes can look over that left shoulder. And we can take that right hand to the left knee and draw that left knee just a little bit closer to open up into that left side of the waist, into the lower back. Drawing the left side of the chest further over to the left knee over to the right. Gently lifting up through that lower back. As the waist starts to open a little bit more, that left knee will drop further down. Twisting near the end of our practice helps to bring a little bit of balance into the body. Slowly rolling back up. And we bring that left knee into the chest and the right knee into the chest, and we can gently circle the knees 4 or 5 times in one direction and 4 or 5 times in the other direction. And we can go for a little roll, so hands behind the knees. See if we can roll up onto your bottoms and then ease down to your backs. Easing out the back, easing out the shoulders and the hips. Or we can draw the knees into the chest and gently just rock whatever feels comfortable for you guys. Adding a little bit of momentum. We'll add a little bit of joy, a little bit of smiling into the body as we release our lower back, rolling up to sitting. Joining me once again in easy crossed leg position. How does the body feel, guys? The hips, the waist, the shoulders. How do your emotions feel? Lengthening up through the spine for the last time, lifting through your pelvic floor muscles. We can bring our hands to your heart center and drop our chin towards your chest. And now that our joy radars are switched on, we can start to look for unexpected joy in your life everywhere you go. Once you keep your eyes open, you'll find joy and happiness in everything that you look towards. Joy can find you in an image, a phrase, a virtual hug, a message from a friend, a smile from a stranger. Start to look out for those unexpected joys entering into your life, adding happiness and joy. Namaste.